What's going on, boys? Minuscule Mitch here, back once again today. Guys, Merry Christmas, first of all. I hope you guys got everything you wanted, asked for. Hope Santa took care of you guys this Christmas, and hopefully COVID didn't ruin your Christmas too much this year, and look forward to a regular Christmas next year. But, guys, I know a lot of you are getting FIFA 21 for the first time today, so you can be a little overwhelmed or a little bit behind the eight ball on Ultimate Team. So this video is going to be all about 10 things you should or shouldn't do getting into FIFA 21 just starting out. So before we start there, guys, if you do enjoy the video and it helps you out, hit that subscribe button because that helps me out a ton. Leave a like and a comment down below because I always love interacting with you guys, and means a lot. So let's get into it, guys. First of all, and it may seem like a simple one, it may not. Do not buy packs with coins. Don't do it. There is no benefit to it. You're going to spend 7.5k every time, and when you're starting out, that's a lot of coins to you, as you know, I'm sure. Here's just a quick look at the pack probability. The odds of you getting an 86 plus rated player or a special card are all below 1%. It says 4% for an 84 plus player. It's probably 1% for a walkout. They don't even put that on here. But basically, to put that into perspective, for every 750k you spend, which is 100 to 1 on a 7.5k pack, you're going to get one walkout. Obviously, that's probably an exaggeration, but that's the odds. It's less than 1%. So for every, 750,000 you spend, you might get one walkout. So just don't buy them with coins. If you want to do SBCs or whatever to get packs, or you want to buy FIFA points, I don't recommend it, but it's much better than doing it that way. So that's just my first tip, is do not buy packs with FIFA coins. Do not do it. Okay, guys, my number 2 tip here, and this is a big one, and you may be able to do it right away, you may not be able to, but complete these 3 SBCs as soon as you possibly can. Hybrid Leagues, Hybrid Nations, League and Nation Hybrid. You get absolutely massive packs for completing these. You have them right when you start out the game, and they're really not that expensive to complete. Each of these is going to be around 30k to 40k maybe at max. Which obviously, might be a bit of a stretch starting out. But if you can complete them in the first 2 weeks of you having the game, you're going to get a ton of big tradable packs. And it's going to set you up for an opportunity to pack something and get a lot more coins. Now, you're going to obviously be hesitant to spend 30k when you only have 30k. But guys, trust me, with the packs that you get from these, it's impossible to lose coins. You might not make a fortune, but in my experience, I've been playing FIFA since FIFA 12 Ultimate Team. These 3 right here, as long as they've been doing these are completely juiced. So I've always packed something really expensive doing these in the beginning of the game. So I would definitely recommend knocking these 3 out as soon as possible. The only unfortunate thing about these is some of them require loyalty for the squads. So if you don't have every player you need packed, I would say just go into 10 rivals matches and quit out. I know it sucks. I know it hurts your record, but it's just a record. You'd much rather have a couple 100k than a positive record. And if you're a good enough player, you can earn that back over time. So that would be my recommendation, is to get these 3 done as soon as possible. Okay, guys, so tip number 3, and this is a new one to FIFA 21 specifically. It's this Silver Stars category. This is a brand new segment into the game. It's basically friendlies match. Typically, all these have required 3 wins, score 8, and get 6 assists with like a specific team in the Silver Lounge. Super easy to unlock, and if you collect these cards, you can use all of these cards to unlock more Silver Stars. And let me tell you why this is a benefit. First of all, we're getting a player right here this week. It's an MLS right back. There are none yet. There's some good MLS players in the game, but also there's some really good cards that have been released in the Silver Stars Lounge. Like a guy that starts in my weekend league team, Wamangituka. This card's 5 stars, 2 star, and he's got really good stats on him. He starts for me, he's really fun, he's really good, and I really enjoy him. But also, unlocking every single Silver Star is going to allow me to use him next time there's a player, and I'm going to have an even better squad to try and unlock him with. When you're using a player like this against all silver teams in the Silver Lounge, it's a world of a difference. It helps you win games so much easier, and the more you do, the more chemistry you're going to be able to get between them, and once in a while you'll come across a gem like this, who this guy is absolutely sick in game, and he's making my starting team. So my recommendation would be do every single silver star that they release. You never know when you're going to need them, and sometimes they turn out to be absolute beasts. Tip number 4, guys. Now this one is kind of up in the air, I would say, but also something that is very important in my opinion. Pick a formation that suits you and stick to it. For example, I run a 5-2-2-1 this year in FIFA, and it is very important to my success. Since I've switched to this formation, I've had about 60% possession per game. I'm a super aggressive defender, so having 5 guys in the back really allows me to bring one of my center backs forward, 2 of my center backs forward, and still not get punished because I have no one back. This formation has completely changed the way I've played, and it's really made me a lot more successful this year. So for me, it really works. For you guys, if you're an attacking player, look up online. There's a million sites saying, you should use this if you play like this. Go find the formation you like. Get to it. Stick to it. Do not change formations throughout the year because you're going to want to learn the one and learn to play exactly how your formation plays, and you want to stick to that all year so that you can master it and become the absolute best you possibly can at that formation. Which segues me right into goal number 5. Do not be afraid. I don't have to with this team specifically, but I've done it a million times. Do not be afraid to use custom tactics to get your players to fit right. For example, say I wanted to play Paulinho as my CM, but Talisca as my striker, but it only fit this way. You can come into custom tactics. Some of you guys do know this, some of you may not, starting out. And basically, you want to edit your game plan to attacking, defensive, ultra attacking. You start in the middle. You start at balanced. But if I go into attacking, I can pick attacking. I can change the formation to whatever I want, and then I can place my players wherever I want them to play in game. So what this allows you to do is, if you have certain players that you want to fit in your team, but the chemistry is not working, put guys wherever you want. Striker, put the center mid at striker, put a CDM at striker, put a, whatever. You can make it move around as much as you want, and all you have to do once you get in a game is hit right on the D-pad twice to go to attacking, and if you preset your formation like that, you can make the players automatically go to that position. So what this screen shows right here, your base formation, isn't necessarily what it needs to look like in game. Also, that being said, Paulinho is not my striker. Immediately when I start my games, I bring on these 2 players right here, and I switch these guys around. Boom, boom, just like that. It takes me 2 seconds every game. It's kind of a pain, yes, but it's just what I need to do to get my team to work. So don't focus too much on, what your team looks like starting out. Just get the players you want on the field, and that'll help you out a ton. I don't know if some of you guys do or don't know that, but that's been really helpful to me. Allows you to be a little bit more creative with building your squads. And on to tip number 6, guys. It's the bronze pack method. Some of you may have heard of this, some of you may have not. Essentially what this is you just cracking bronze packs open just like this. 400 coins. I told you not to buy packs with coins earlier, but this is a little bit different. You're going to spend the 400 coins here. You open up your pack, and it's a little time consuming, but it's worth it in the long run. You can be constantly making coins if you use the bronze pack method. So right here, I didn't get anyone from a major league, which is fine. I'm still going to look up the prices of all these players, and I'm going to list them at 200 minimum if that's what it is. I'm going to list them all at 200, and I'm going to list my contracts as well. You don't have to do the contracts, but it does help. They do sell once in a while. Now what this does is you spend 400 on a pack. Well, guess what? 200, 200, 200, 800, 1,000, 1,200 right there, and then quick sell whatever the rest is. So you just made 800 coins right there. That being said, once in a while you will crack a Premier League player or Bundesliga, one of the top 5 major league guys, and they might sell for 500 to 5,000 coins. You don't know. It depends what's going on with SBCs and whatnot. So doing this all the time, even if you open 20 a day, you're going to be constantly earning coins. And I might not explain it that well, but if you go check out like Nick28T or maybe the Pentaz or something, they all have videos on the bronze pack method. So I definitely recommend you go check that out. It's really helpful to earning coins, and it's just something easy that you can do every single day. So to do number 7, guys, is all about this objective section and a little bit of the season, the milestones, whatever. Some of you guys don't work. You can play as much as you want. Some of you work 80 hours a week and you can barely play. Do these objectives as much as you can. Whatever you're comfortable with, do them. FIFA have been generous enough to give us players that we can work towards instead of having to buy with coins or buy with FIFA points, whatever. There's a million players in here. Right now, there's all these guys in here. You got icon swaps. You got league players, everything. Do as much as you can in here. Do as little as you want. All I'm saying is take advantage of these the best you can. And try and grind all of these the best you possibly can. Because while you're doing that, you're unlocking those players, you're getting little packs out of them. You're going to be earning season points as well, which is right here. You're getting all these packs as you grind through the season. Some of them you'll do without even thinking about it. You're getting free players as you go along. You're getting coin boosters, as you'll see right here. You're getting coin boosters, you're getting packs, you're getting players. Just do as much as you're comfortable with doing. Get as many players as you're comfortable with getting. And it's just really helpful throughout the game because you get a card like this Kappa right here, for example. I don't personally need him, but I still probably am gonna do him just because it's a very, very good card. And if I ever need specifically a Spanish CDM, or even if I want to use him in a SBC, I still have him to use. And guess what? I didn't pay any coins for him. I didn't have to invest into him, and I got all this XP and all these packs just unlocking him. And I finish out with an 85 rated player that looks really, really good on the game as well. So just do as many objectives as you possibly can. They give it to us, so do not ignore that segment of the game and just try to do as many as you have time for. Number 8, guys. And this is a really big one and one that's affected me a lot in the past and really taken a toll on me as far as coins go. This is my team right now, but I still have a goal in mind. I want to upgrade this Adama right here, and I want to upgrade these 3 right here. What they are yet, I'm not sure, but I have a goal in mind and a coin budget in mind. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to change every single week my team, which is what I used to do all the time. I used to not even make it through a full weekend league without changing my team around. I bought this team. I'm sticking with it until I have a set upgrade. I don't want to go trying all these players out. Go watch player reviews if you want to do that. This is going to save you so much coins because there's EA tax. They take 5% every time you sell your things. You're going to get upset because, for example, I bought this Mendy, I don't know, 3 weeks ago at 60k, and he's all the way down to 30k. But I'm not upset about it because he's on my team, he's sticking with my team, and I'm still building my coins as I go. I'm not losing money on tax trading players every single week. So build a team goal. Obviously, if you're just starting out on FIFA, you're only going to have 50k to build a team. Build that team, make a goal, and as you go through and you get the coins required to get the next player that you want, buy that player. Stick with the rest of the team. Upgrade one player at a time. Make a goal and get the team that you want ultimately in the end. Now, once in a while, obviously, if things aren't working out, wipe out the team, make a new one, make a new team goal as well. So what I'm saying basically is if you have 50k, make a 50k team. If you plan on getting a team, the team that you really want is, the same leagues and it's still going to work, and you need 400k to get it, upgrade one position at a time. Don't keep selling the team and wiping it out. Just earn and work towards the next player in that team that you can afford. So set a goal, try and hit that team goal, and once you get there, you can reevaluate. Is this team good enough? Do I want to add to it? Do I want to change it? Do I want to completely start over? That'll help you staying from constantly selling your teams and losing tons of money to EA tax. Number 9, and this is a really big one, guys, and I'm going to tell you this, and you're probably going to ignore it because most people just don't have the patience to do it. Every Friday, there's a new promo. Essentially every Friday there's a new promo. Shapeshifters, foot, friend, there's a million. I'm not going to go through them all. There's a million. If there isn't a good team of the week, or there aren't good players in packs, or it's not a good promo, and you get to Thursday when you're getting your rivals rewards and your foot champs rewards, wait one day until that Friday, until the new teams release, and then open. I can't tell you how many times I've been so frustrated because I open and I get the best team of the week and it's cool and all, but then there's a new promo team a couple hours later the next day, and I could have packed a 3 million coin card or whatever. But basically, guys, don't have packitis, as some of the YouTubers call it. Just hold off until that Friday when that new promo comes out, and then open up your coins. Now, if you're like me, which I'm being crazy right now, I'm not opening. This Foot Freeze promo is really nice and all. As you can see here, I've saved 61 packs as I'm waiting for Team of the Year. Might be a good time, since you guys are coming in at Christmas, if you build that 50k, 100k starter team, and you save the rest of your packs for Team of the Year and try to hit one of them when that comes out. Just a suggestion. I made a whole video on it before if you guys want to go check that out. But that's what I'm doing. I have my team, as you saw. I'm happy with it. I'm finishing where I want to in the weekend league, and I upgrade when I can. But other than that, I'm saving all my coins, saving all my packs, and just going to try and hit something huge that day. So that's just my recommendation, guys. But that's number 9, and let me get into number 10 right here, which is the meta players on FIFA 21. And this one is kind of interesting. So let me switch over here real quick. This one is very important because, as you see in Rivals and Weekend League, you're going to come up against the same teams very, very often. And a lot of the same players. Starting out, you're not going to have a ton of coins, so it might be hard to compete with the Ronaldos, the Mbappes, the Neymars, whatever, unless you get really lucky. But if I show you right here, guys, this is just a quick cheat sheet. There's no player in this team worth more than 10K. Actually, there's only one worth 10K. It's Dembele. Everyone else is under 5K. But all these players right here are meta out of their mind. I run this 79 1,000 coin Adama in the Weekend League with a team that has Zidane and Neymar in it, and he outperforms them sometimes. He is an absolute stud, as is every single player in this team you see right here. Pope is cracked. All these players are completely cracked. They're really good for starting out. As you see, there's like a couple La Liga. If you want to use these 3 right here and then build around that, or there's a couple Prem. If you want to use these 4 right here, build around them, go ahead and do it, guys. I highly, highly recommend it. You're not going to get better players at any position for under 5K than these guys right here. And trust me, you're going to need the meta players because so many kids on this game right now have just massive teams. And just starting out, you guys are going to need the budget. Use as many of these players as you possibly can. Trust me on that. It'll help you out, help you get more wins, and you'll just be able to keep up with all these giant teams in the game. But guys, those are my 10 do and don'ts. Hopefully this helps you guys out a lot. I know it can be tough starting out Ultimate Team middle of the year. That being said, there is a right and a wrong way to do it. I believe if you follow these 10 do's and don'ts, it's going to really help you progress and be in the best possible situation as possible. So, again, guys, Merry Christmas. If you did enjoy the video, hit that thumbs up, leave a subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you all so much.